So, Nicky and Billy Bliss. Let's dissect these brews to see if they live up to the hype or if they fall flat. So, Waterlands Brewery is relatively new to the beer scene, but they're ambitious. So, they're aiming to carve out a bit of a niche in the non alcoholic market. Founded on a passion for crafting organic beers that everyone can enjoy, so regardless of alcohol content, Waterlands is all about innovation and also quirky ingredients. But do Nicky and Billy Bliss deliver on this promise? Let's find out. So, getting your hands on a can of Nicky or Billy Bliss might feel like you're hunting for a hidden treasure. So, these brews, they're tucked away in specialty shops or available in specific online retailers. So it's kind of cool that they're a bit exclusive, I guess, but the hunt can be a bit of a turn-off. So you can't just head down to your local supermarket to grab these. It's tricky if you're looking for a quick, refreshing drink. You can't just grab it when you're out shopping. So for acceptability and availability, I've given them 3 out of 5. This is the same score that I've given other beers that I've had to purchase online. So I grabbed mine on alcoholfrei.de. So this is obviously a website for people in Germany. It's a Dutch website. This is by no means a plug for the website itself. Like I have no affiliations, but it's reasonably well priced and really quick to deliver into Germany. So if you're searching for some alcohol-free drinks, they do beers, wines, and even spirits. So definitely worth giving them a try. So alcoholfreeshop.de. When it comes to appearance of the cans, they might be the perfect pick for the right person, but personally, like when I rate my alcohol-free drinks, I quite like the traditional beer aesthetics, or on the flip side, something really, really crazy and unconventional. And the design of these cans, they feel kind of tailor-made for an influencer's Instagram feed. They're quite pastely and nice, but they're not really my style. And pouring out these beers reinforces the kind of not quite my sentiment. So the color is more like an apple juice than a traditional beer. So you do see a fair bit of foam and irregular bubbles, so that's really good. They do have a bit of a, they do have a nice look once poured, but they don't give off a beer vibe to me. So, just a bit strange. The actual color of the beer and the, just the overall look. So I've only given it a 2.5 out of 5. So, unfortunate. Here's where things start to look up. Nicky comes through with a pretty refreshing kind of hoppy scent. It is light, but it is quite enticing. Billy Bliss is slightly maltier on the nose and promises a bit more depth, I guess. The packaging notes ingredients such as barley malt, nutmeg, juniper, ginger, coriander, and the hops. So once you know that those are in there, you can actually just about smell them. Both beers, they have a delightful aroma. They're proving that non-alcoholic beers can be aromatic. Therefore, I've given them both 4 out of 5. So as always, the most important aspect of the alcohol-free beer is the taste and that first sip. Nicky is, well, both of them are on the lighter side. So they really are bordering on the edge of being too watery for people who are actually craving a proper beer. Billy Bliss has a bit of a malt palate and profile, but they really struggle to mask the fact that there's no alcohol in these beers. There's a pretty big gap in the flavor profile. So they're not unpleasant as such, but they might not be satisfying someone who's expecting a big taste explosion. Honestly, they come off more like flavored water than anything else with carbonation. So that's unfortunately why I'm going to give them a 4 out of 10. They might be right for the right person, but for me, they are a bit forgettable, unfortunately. yeah, they scored okay in aroma, but unfortunately because of the availability and the taste, they are getting a 13 out of 25. So it's an interesting duo. I'm not going to go into my fridge, unfortunately, but if you're curious about the evolution of non-alcoholic beers and supporting a relatively new brewery, definitely give it a go. It's just important to temper your expectations because they are very, very light, I'd say, in comparison to other alcohol-free beers that I've tried. If you've tried these and I am totally wrong, feel free to drop your thoughts and comments below and we can chat about where non-alcoholic beer is headed. Cheers.